Good. She's a little dirty. Haven't gotten around to cleaning her. Now her, on the other hand, ooh. Damn, I have to shit. Damn, I have to poop. Imagine if you pooped yourself while riding a motorcycle. Oh, that would be miserable. I might cry. Legitimately might cry. So I was talking to my roommate the other day and we were having a conversation about our dream garage. And that's what I was thinking, that'd be a good topic to talk about. What would my dream garage be? That would be an extremely difficult question. Especially being such a big car guy and bike fan, that'd be so difficult. But it's something to think about. Let me know in the comments too what your guys' dream garage would be. I like to see what other people like. What? And I was thinking, I probably had to cap it off somewhere or make guidelines, just because I could go on for hours and hours about all the cars I'd like to have in my dream garage. It would be 5 cars and 5 bikes. Which, if you think about that, that's a lot of fucking... If you think about that, if you got 5 cars and 5 bikes in your garage, I'd be pretty content. Especially if they were the cars that I wanted. This is a moto vlog, so let me start with bikes. Obviously, from my name and previous videos of me talking about it, one of the bikes I would definitely want in my garage would be a CBR 1000RR. Now, what year? I'm not sure. I'm a fan of like the 09 to I guess it's like 2013 models. That would be the ideal year. But that's definitely one bike that I would want in my collection, or to be in my dream garage. Another bike I definitely want in there that would be nice to have would be the Ducati 1299 Panigale, or Panigale, however it's pronounced. But I love that bike. That would definitely have to be in there, so that would be 2. My third one would probably have to be the Ninja H2R. I'm sure a lot of people are going to choose that bike just because it's such an awesome bike, but it's too sharp looking of a bike and too quick not to choose that bike. So that would probably be my third for the bikes. The last 2 were definitely harder options, because if I had the CBR, the Ducati, and that, I'd already be pretty content. My 4th bike would probably have to be, if I was choosing a cruiser, it would probably have to be the Indian Scout. That's a cruiser. It's a sleek looking, like, thinner cruiser. It's not one of those big ass bulky cruisers that like you can fit you and your entire family and your cousins and your uncles and all that on. It wouldn't be one of those bikes, so it'd probably be the Indian Scout. I don't know, there's something about that bike that I love, especially the gray color, or I don't know if they call it gray, but the grayish color. That color is too sharp. It's like a kind of a matte gray finish. That color is beautiful. So that would have to be my 4th bike. And the last bike I would choose, that bike sounded nice. The last bike I would choose, honestly, not an expensive bike at all, but in my dream garage, I would probably have the Honda Grom. I'm a big Honda fan, for 1, plus 2, with already having cruisers and like 3 or 4 sport bikes, whatever, you need a bike to just fuck around on. See, I don't know if it would be a supermoto or a Grom. Nah, it'd still probably be the Grom, just because the Grom that's a bike I've always wanted. I would look like such a jackass on the Grom, but it would be so much fun. So the Honda Grom would have to be my last bike. Now for the more difficult option, the cars. That would be, see, I started out, I didn't become a bike fan until later on, so I started out a car guy. That's why this would be a lot more difficult. Alright, you fucking douchebag. Me being the Camaro lover I am, my first car would definitely have to be the new Z01 coming out. Now, I know it's not out yet, but that Z01, from all the information out about it and the pictures and specs that have been released about it, or at least what we know, that's going to be so badass. So that would definitely be one. That would be my, I don't know if that would be my least expensive car, which it wouldn't be inexpensive by any means. That would probably be my first one. just because I love Camaros, and I've been a diehard Camaro fan since I was like 11. So that would be my first. My second one would probably be, it is a tough one, but it would probably be the McLaren P1. People might say, oh, why wouldn't you buy a 918, or why wouldn't you buy a LaFerrari? But that's, when you get to those three cars, in my opinion, it's just personal preference. And something about the McLaren P1 just, I don't know, it does it for me. And I love that car. So that would probably be my second car. That'd be such an awesome car to have. I am getting stuck at every light. After the P1, what would I get? I'd want another American Muscle, probably. I'm a sucker for American Muscle. You guys will learn that. It's so hard to think of all these cars when you're put on the spot. I probably should have went into this with a little bit of an outline of what I was going to say. But if I were to go another American Muscle, which I probably would do, because I'm a sucker for American Muscle, I'd probably go the Viper ACR, especially the new one. Now I know, or I heard something about how they were going to stop them, or they were thinking about discontinuing them or whatever. But the new one, it would definitely probably have to be an ACR. I love it. Like the one Salamandrian has, that's such a badass car. Two more, After this video, I'm probably going to think of so many other cars that I should have thought about and would have rather put in my garage. Damn, I got two more cars. Let's see. Probably the Honda Civic. Sorry, fuck that. I'll never own a Honda Civic. Nothing against them, I'm just, that's not my preference, not my style of cars. My fourth would probably be a toss-up between two, just because I don't know which I could decide on. But it would be a toss-up between either A, the Lamborghini Aventador, or B, the Lamborghini Huracan. I love both of them, and I probably love both of them equal, so it would be one of them. I'm just not sure which, so that would be my fourth spot. And the last one, this is hard. This is one of like the hardest videos I made. Trying to think of all the cars and bikes you would like on the spot. I see hundreds of cars every day, like on my Instagram feed, Twitter feed, Facebook, all that type of shit. Now when it comes down to it, I can't think of any. My fifth car, honestly, I might have to go Mercedes. My fifth and final car, the Mercedes AMG GTS would probably take the cake. That would probably be my final car. Some people might ask why I won't have any classic cars in there, or older cars, stuff like that, collectibles. But the truth is, and don't get me wrong, I love older cars, like antiques or just old, like badass muscle cars. I like them, but if I were only to have 5 cars in my garage, it wouldn't be one of them. I like them, but not enough to have them take one of my spots. What? I'm telling you guys, after this video, I'm gonna sit down and edit it and think about cars, or like scroll through Instagram or Twitter and see these cars that I'd rather take over the 5 cars that I listed, and I'm gonna be so pissed off. Oh fuck, this dip is killer. Oh my god. But yeah, those would probably be my 5 bikes and my 5 cars if I could have the dream garage. It'd be different if it'd be a different scenario if I was allowed to like sell the cars and then buy whatever I want, just as long as I chose 5 cars, because then I would obviously just choose the 5 most expensive cars, sell them all, and then get like 20 cars. But if I could have 5 cars, couldn't resell them, couldn't do all that type of stuff, they had to be your cars in your garage, those would probably be my 5. Wait, hold up. See, look, I'm not even done the video and I'm already changing cars, but I realized, instead of the GTS that I chose, I realized I hadn't even chosen a Ferrari. So, scratch a GTS, I love it, I love Mercedes, but scratch a GTS, and I'd probably, my 5th car would probably be the Ferrari 458. It's just such a classic Ferrari, and I love it, and I feel like it's essential to a lot of people's car collections. So the 458 would definitely be my fifth car. And final answer, it wouldn't be the AMG GTS. Even though I do love that car still, I wouldn't be the 5th car in my collection. It would have to be a Ferrari. I couldn't have my 5 favorite cars and not have a Ferrari in there. Final answer, those are my 5 cars, my 5 bikes. That's what I would take. Everybody's 5 cars and 5 bikes are going to be different, and I respect that, but I want to hear what you guys have to say, so just comment below what your 5 cars and 5 bikes would be in your dream garage, because I like to hear what other people are interested in. If they had that criteria, what their options would be. Can I do it? Oh, I can do it. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would choose. You're good, you're good. I'm not going past you. Oh, she done fucked it up. She done fucked it up real bad. But make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let me know what you guys think. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys too. I posted it on my Instagram, but I didn't tell you guys. Just because I haven't made a video in a little while. Plus I forgot to talk about it in the other video. But I think it was like last week or something like that. I came back to my bike and I saw there was a nail in my tire. Unfortunately, brand new tire that I just got when I bought the bike. But there was a nail in my tire, so I called like 50 different places to see if they could patch it or plug it, and none of them could. So long story short, I had to go to the one and only, the nearest, or one and only I should say, motorcycle dealership, and I had to buy a whole new tire, which sucked.